Hi, my name is Jennifer from Columbus, Ohio, and this is my dad, David.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Well, guys, I'm really glad that you're here today, and I think it's important that a lot of families understand that this is unique, you know, a student and a parent being together, and we want to share a few things with families out there that are going through the same things that you've went through before, middle, and now during. And I'm glad that you're here today, Jennifer. I guess the first thing is can you just tell the viewers out there, before you started working with us, what were some of the things that were stressing you out, or some of the things you didn't know about that were going through your head?
When I first came in here last year, I was in a college reading class, and everyone in the class was a senior except for me, and everyone was hustling with their college planning things, and I didn't really know what was going on, so she had me do other work. And then when I came in here, I just felt really overwhelmed because I didn't know, like, where am I supposed to start? Like, what do I do? And
Sure.
then you just leaded me into, like, learning more about what it's all about.
And I think that's important to understand that, you know, a lot of kids, a lot of families in general, really just don't have a roadmap as far as it pertains to their college planning or their college financial planning. Dave, can you share a couple words about kind of how maybe you and your wife felt about this, Julie, or how you guys were trying to help educate, you know, your daughter here, Jennifer, with something you really didn't know about but you knew that was coming?
Well, our biggest concern is Jenny's our oldest child and our first senior, so we have she has two brothers following, but this is new to us, and our biggest concern is that we don't miss anything, that we take care of everything that we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, but there's deadlines and checklists, and we were uncertain as far as where to start and what to do.
Right. Well, as fate would have it, you know, we found that it would be a really good match for the services we provide, and we decided to team up and started to work on this together. And, you know, some time has passed now, and we've done a lot of different things together as a family. But Jennifer, tell us a little bit now, today, present time, how are things going for you with your college search? How are things going with your confidence? And where are you at in this process?
Also, another class I took at my high school was an on-your-own class, and she had us put together like a resume, a portfolio, and 2 different jobs that we're considering, like based on a major we're interested in. And the major that I was interested in before the whole process was like fashion and design, because I love to go shopping, and clothes is just like an interest that I have. And when I learned more about like what the job requires and like things that you have to do, like the prerequisite courses and stuff that you need to take, I just learned maybe it's more of like a hobby. And when you introduced me to the Discover website, there were different tabs like occupations, schools, majors, and through the state and everywhere in the country.
Sure.
And it just made me realize like what I actually want to do. I like psychology, and
So what's happened is you had a preconceived idea of what you wanted to get into, but instead of maybe getting into a college and changing your mind and maybe drawing out the time that you're in school, you've actually kind of changed your mind a couple times now to try to find the path that's going to be the right fit for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty profound, because Dad, that can save you some money. That can save her money that she might need to borrow and pay. Tell me why that's important to you now, knowing what you know now, before that happens, you know, school happens.
You know, as Jenny was saying, because that was her thing. That's where she wanted to go, and virtually she's changed her major twice now and hasn't wasted any of her time or funding. Or
Sure. And that's big. I mean, and you know, Dave, Julie, your wife, and I, we've met on the financial planning side, and actually, can you just tell the viewers a little bit about how you felt beforehand financially, because you were the type of family that has been savers, that you've been very wise with your monies. But can you just briefly explain to people, you know, after working together and going through some of the financial things that we've learned about, how do you feel now as far as being prepared to help pay or finance some of these college costs for all your kids? Because you have 3 kids.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said. There's a lot of similarities between what Jenny's going through and what we're going through, because we're planning not only for funding for college, but we don't want to spend our retirement on college or stop living today, or you know, those kind of things. Where it is a bit overwhelming for both of us, her college planning and our financial planning, but now we have a map, so we're confident and we know where we're going to stand.
Very good. Well, I guess maybe just to sum up, between the both of you, Jenny, I'll start with you. What are some recommendations that you maybe give to some of your peers that are your age in school from a student standpoint, knowing what you know now and kind of how you feel from working with us in our programs?
I would say it's never too early to start looking, and manage your time well and do all that you can to prepare yourself before it's too late, I guess.
Very good. Dave, how about you? I mean, what are some things you would recommend?
It's always, with finances, it's always best, time is your biggest agent.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as getting organized, and from what I understand now too, is the way that you're positioned can also assist you in not only paying for college, but could better position you for other scholarships and
financial aid, right? And what about the affiliation with the College Planning Network? The services we're providing through the College Planning Network. Obviously, you've spoken about those, but what are some recommendations that you would have with families as it pertains to the services that you're getting?
I would say to listen to the teleseminars and take what you can from them, like the different tips, and you can ask different questions depending on what they give you, and you can listen to what other people have to say and their questions.
My wife, she gathered a lot from some of the other questions that she didn't even think about. So it also helps her get comfortable with the different topics, and there's several so far that we've attended.
Awesome. Well, hopefully the viewers will be able to get a more comfortable feel of what it is that families are benefiting from our services and working with us. I really appreciate you guys sharing some of your heart here today, and I wish you guys all the best of luck. Thank you very much.